Well, that is it. That's the first one of the year. Will be first one of the year. See, up here at Paul. I don't know if I pumped enough air in this thing, but they've been doing some kind of pumping. It's supposed to be, I thought Paul Lake Provincial Park day use area was open today, and I mean that it's where the campsite is, but it might just be that day use area, the other side of the town here. But I stopped here. This is just kind of a boat launch, car top boat launch area. And see if I can do this without getting my feet wet. Or maybe just take my shoes off. I think we're going to take the shoes off. Shouldn't have brought them. I feel rusty right now. Rusty. I can do the shoes. Here. Nothing's still on? Yep. Okay. Oh, that's cold. It's April 20th, so the water is a bit cold on the feet. But not for long, we'll be on the dry board. Okay. The last thing you want is to fall in this time of year. Oh, hi, little bumble. Look at a bumble. I'm going to go with us. Yeah, I think my board's a little under pumped. They feel less stable when they're under pumped, right? These condos in here were quite affordable when they were first built. Not anymore. Same condos. And here's the outlet of the lake. All that water flows back into Kamloops from here. Feels good to be on the board. Maybe we'll just go down here just a little ways. Smells nice. Definitely warm enough to be out here. Okay. Let's turn it off for a second here. Decide if I'm going to go which side of the lake I'm going to go down. The cabin side or the cliff side. I think the cabin side would be nice. I'm in no rush. I'm in no rush. Let's just turn the camera off for a little bit. Hi guys. As soon as I sounded like a human, they didn't like that. I should have just kept my mouth shut. so. It's very peaceful out here. Mondays be pretty good days. A lot of work people put into making the lakeshore nice for the few years. For the few instances they use it a year. Look at that ramp on this thing. Make it for sea-doos or kayaks and stuff, I guess. That guy has a lot there that he only uses for RV. Some of these ones up here are pretty old. Not a lot of room next to the lake here. Mostly just mountain. But all these cabins up here have just slowly grown in size over the years. Steps getting replaced, lots of steps, right? Oh, that one's for sale. The big tree there, the brown one, wow. There's a few to choose from up here. They were never cheap, as most lake property isn't close to any city. Oh, I hear that guy down there, he's running that water pump again. He was running it when I was pumping this one up. Wow, it's peaceful out here. I'm gonna turn this off for a second. Just want to show you it is me. I'm on the board holding the camera, gliding along. It's quite nice. I gotta put this thing back on the old necky. Hold on. Or fall in. Gotta change myself. Stay on there. Okay, turn it on. Is that thing on? It seems to be. I've had this thing for how many years and I still... There's two ways of turning the power on, and one's actually probably better for me. I think it instant starts to record. And then the other one is the slower way. But it usually takes me multiple years to implicate or to use the actual functionality and go, oh, that's why they did it that way, kind of thing sometimes. You just kind of get set in your ways. And in here it was a little too steep to even have a cabin. Oh, someone's trying to put one in there. That's just about straight up now. But you make a small cabin, right? A small one. And hope you're not in an avalanche path. Is this camera still on? Oh yeah, I'll turn it off. You hear that? Nothing, the water pump stopped. All these cabins and all this stuff, and it seems like I'm the only person out here right now. I don't mind. You guys see how glassy the lake is? Some cool little cabins. One of them doesn't even look big enough to be a cabin. Look at those ones tucked up in the hills up there. Look at that gray one, just a piece of rock. Still be a nice place to live out here if you had your health and you got your grocery shopping in order. Wow, it's peaceful. Or up here, usually someone's hammering or something, right? There's nothing. Monday. Magical Mondays. Wow. More of the same. Yep, more of the same, my friends. I can't believe how still it is still. Still it is still. Is that the proper way to use that in a sentence? Still it is still. Well, we're up there now. Let's see. That's the Gibraltar Rock, I think. We've been up there before. We just about paddled the full length of the cabins. And it's been as close to perfectly quiet as I've ever seen it. There's some smoke up there. Well, that's an old hall, isn't it? It's an old hall with steering controls. That's cool. This is what it looks like early spring. Early spring. Oh. Paul Lake picnic area. Not bad. Not bad out here today. I think I'm going to work my way back before the wind changes. Old man of the lake and river. Cedar trees are nice in there. You don't see that too often in this area. You need a lot of shade and moisture to get a cedar tree. Yeah, so that's how you get offshore without getting your feet wet, is go from the forward to keep your fins from dragging, you know, walk towards one end of the board or the other to increase draft, right? or depth or clearance. Yeah. Turned out to be quite nice. I don't know what side I'm going to go back on. I don't mind this side today. It's quiet. Right here we got a little bit of a headwind. The wind is shifting. But, we'll see. We know where the end of the lake is. Something spooky and calming about the lake, or cabins in general. Seem like there's a lot of ghosts, you know what I'm saying? They seem to sit empty for the most part, all these little... Look at all these venues here. You could start a whole bunch of little restaurants along here. They're all posh in their own way. You can really express yourself with your dock and the rubble associated with it. I like the side of that house. It looks like tar paper or tiles or something, but it looks like tar paper. I like the way they've textured that. It's cool. You probably can't see that on my camera. Yeah, we're still at the lake. Oh, it's been very relaxing. We rounded the corner on the lake. I can see where I parked at the end of the lake now. Probably about a kilometer away. Same side of the lake as we came up. Oh man, sorry, this is just so nice. One or two people out now, here and there, spread out. One or two people on their docks. Well, I won't forget how nice Paul Lake can be now. There was a time in my life I wanted to live out here. Still would be nice at times. Yeah, winter's even nice out here. Got the ski hill right close. Harper Mountain. Hi. I was watching Kitty there. He's like not so sure of me.
Oh, yeah.
That's cool.
It's pretty friendly though.
Yeah, I like cats that act weird like that. Yeah.
You can have them if you want.
What's that?
You can have them if you want.
I just lost a cat. I can't handle having another one for a while.
I'm sorry that you did that. That's sad.
It looked almost like that one, but
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's crazy. He's like 12 years old.
oh wow.
Yeah, he's lived up here his entire life.
Yeah,
He'll take off for months and then come back. He does his own thing.
goes with the place, eh?
Yeah, pretty much.
Cool. You know, actually, that's. Thanks for telling me that.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah. Yeah, if I consider it, that definitely would be a good way to do it. Yeah. That's it. Time to deflate.